familiar with. Fire King Snake Eyes won the most recent YCS.
Yeah, something that though we have not seen the entire day. We expected it to still be actually more popular than the regular version of Snake Eye, but apparently has not done that well. But we're actually facing off against a Yubel, it seems. So maybe we got the wrong deck list there, but
Or maybe he is running a lot of cards, so maybe it's Fire King Snake Eye Yubel deck.
sure. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, maybe we got the wrong deck for you
I'll
there.
check it.
Sorry about that. Does look a lot more like a Yubel deck to us than the Snake
There
Eye
it
deck.
is. Fixed it, and yeah, it's gonna be Yubel against the insects, and yeah, unfortunately for fans of that archetype, the Yubel deck won the die roll, and we have mentioned all weekend that it still is the deck that, if uninterrupted, if the Fuvalos is not used, can still set up the strongest field. And it seems like the start is in the right direction.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to argue with what the Yubel deck can do. You can't really argue with it with hand traps from your hand. So, yeah, it's very good at negating those with the Phantom of Yubel, which you can set up again and again and again. And yeah, we're going to see that. 45 cards from Tom. Do you think you'd be sticking to the 40 card limit with Yubel, or are there cards you don't want to draw, or there are cards that you really do want to draw?
I mean, I'm pretty sure the World Championship was won by a 50 card Yubel, if I'm not mistaken. So we have seen, a lot of different directions with the decks. And yeah, when you have a lot of one card, starters, I guess you can play around with ratios. But it's still something that you should obviously take into account, especially when you're using cards like Fuvaros. And yeah, I'm mostly surprised that he doesn't have a solution for it. Like, he's only maining the one call by, but I guess Ash, of course. But yeah, he's not on the cross out and still playing, full on Yubel engine.
Yeah, you just don't let your opponent draw it. Better not have it. This cross sheep, I feel like this is somehow a new innovation. I don't think there's any new cards that have come out that have made this card better or worse, but maybe I wasn't seeing it at all at YCS Lille, but now I'm seeing it a bunch more. Maybe it's just there's somehow an extra spot in the extra deck, but I'm suddenly from having not seen it at all, seeing it everywhere.
Yeah, it has been played a lot. And it does make sense. You can easily, just summon fusions nowadays. And it's nice to have this kind of extender.
Yeah, it's quite easy to trigger because it doesn't have the effect that occasionally you might think it has the first time you read it. It only needs a fusion monster to be pointed to. It doesn't need to be the fusion monster that you actually summon it. So you could have a fusion monster already there, like Phantom, and then you could just summon something else, and then that would still work to trigger the effect to summon a level 4 or lower monster. But in this case, we're just using the area leader anyway.
And yeah, there comes the OG Yubel.
I want to see what the B troopers can do about this.
Yeah.
To fight
I might be worried because obviously, I had higher hopes if it had won the die roll just specifically because it's Yubel. And yeah, it's just tough for any deck to just go second against it. But we'll see. It's gonna put an effort to just try and break this. He's on escape. So again, the second time today that we have seen the Yubel players actually preferring escape over chamber.
Yep, and we're going to get that in a second with the Shavara. Do you think we're going to see like full combo? I need to learn my full Yubel combo lines where you end up with every kind of negation. You end up with the with the Desiree and the rank 10 and the escape. I think it's a bit harder to do with the escape because you need to do more messing around with your Unchained monsters to make sure you end with the Soul of Rage on the field, which in the other line you don't. But this does look like we're going to get a 10 in a second.
Yeah, still piloted pretty well by Tom. He's also on the Lacrima, so something that we have seen some players forgo, but he has gone full out Fiendsmith. He's playing 3 copies of Engraver and 2 copies of Tract, so not really worried about Fuva loss.
Well, Tract, you know, never summons from the deck.
Yeah, you guessed
Adds from the deck.
really threatening Lurie.
I want to see someone include a Majesty's Fiend to search with the Tract.
Yeah, I would say so as well. I would do it. If it was me, I'd do it.
That way, if you draw Lurie, you know, you just search Lurie,
Combo.
tribute summon.
And yeah, let's see what these insects have to say about this opener.
Yeah, this feels like quite a tough nut to crack. Is he even going to try?
But now it's the moment we have been waiting for. Let's see what Aaron picks up. I see a lot of interruptions in the end from Tom.
It is something we didn't even know that we wanted until it was here. Tom just smiling to himself, seeing the B-Trooper starter. Let's have a look at what that card is. It's going to special summon an insect from the deck, I think.
And you can see Tom just being like, all right, I'm going to ash that, hoping it does enough. But we follow it up right away with the Bottles Wasp Sting the Poison, which just allows you to search your deck for another Bottle Wasp, and most of them allow you to special summon. This is the Rapier. And we discard the Retaliating. This is actually pretty strong because it allows you to get the Wind, so the face-up spell, which is a really interesting effect because twice per turn you get to add... It's kind of like a Black Whirlwind for insects. You basically can add something that has less attack, but twice per turn, not only once, and that can lead to a lot of advantage.
Yeah, I'm wondering the Retaliating, so it has to be sent from the field, right? You can't just search with it after discarding it. That feels like a bit too much, but yeah, here we go. These wins are going to get a lot of searches. Here comes Pin the Bullseye.
200 damage for free.
That's, you know, nothing to sniff at if the time is close to the end. But for now, just an extra insect monster to special summon. And
to just synchro summon into Sashi.
Yep, Sashi the Ceremonial Bow. And yeah, that's going to let you get another search, another big insect monster. So you can search probably almost anything, right? It's got to just have less attack.
It also gives you an additional normal summon for a Battle Wasp. So,
oh, wait, can you use this wins like twice per copy? Oh, this would be very cool if you can. Battle Wasp Wind.
You already know, Tom. Of course.
Here it is.
Yep.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's really neat. So you can only activate one Battle Wasp Wind per turn, and you can use it twice per copy, but the first time it wasn't activated, it was just placed on the field. So you just return it to your hand, activate it again. 4 searches.
Yeah.
Madness.
4 searches. But if there is a card, it's Nibiru coming down from Tom to just completely wipe out these insects.
Nibiru is supposed to wipe out the dinosaurs, not the insects, but
yeah.
Here we go. I mean, I feel like Aaron's still probably going to have quite a lot of gas left in the tank on account of how many searches he's already had. So I don't know how easy it is, though, for him to continue to summon monsters.
Yeah, definitely unfortunate.
Having already used a spell sort of extender kind of thing. Is there any more ways to get some monsters onto the field, especially when he's got a token which is not an insect, so that might stop him from summoning any more Battle Wasps.
He's considering his options, but due to the additional normal summon that he gained with the Sashi, he's just able to bring back once. Yeah, for the second time this turn, I think the Sting the Poison, is it? Because he might actually, I think it is. No, it's actually not the other one. I think it's the twin bow. Yeah, it's the attacker. So this one allows you to just, first of all, search your deck once again with the win. So you get another plus. And usually this is more of an extender. You can special summon it. So you don't really want to normal summon it. But, I mean, he's working with what he's got. And I think with a face down, things are looking rough. Yeah, a pass back. Unfortunately, this Nibiru was very annoying for Aaron.
And
Wow.
there's the throne. Like, it's just a very, very strong hand for Tom with his Yubel deck. One throne, one Ash, one Nibiru. Almost everything you could want in the Yubel deck.
Yeah, an army of insects was assembled by Aaron, but one rock was all it took to just completely decimate them. And yeah, the throne, we have mentioned it. Like, the Yubel deck is great, just comboing off. But once you get the throne, like, the quality of the things that you can do just goes through the roof. And
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, even the Sharvara hard drawn.
The sneaky Shavara popping your own Spirit of Yubel to dodge the infinite impermanence. So we're going to get to resolve the Spirit of Yubel and then get the other effect of Spirit of Yubel. Wow. Everything you could possibly need.
Yeah, you can get access eventually to Nightmare Pain. Let's see how Tom wants to handle this, because in the side deck, for going second, he does have a few tools, and yeah, as
I
expected,
mean, he can just attack now, right?
Yeah.
How big is the token?
it's probably enough.
Is it
So
4,000? Yeah.
that can be enough. He's gonna swing into the token, and unless there is a surprise from Aaron, this could just be it. No idea how big that token was.
There was
but
quite a few monsters under it, and then we've also got the Nibiru attacking.
is that
I feel
enough?
like
It
that's
is.